Ever dreamed of millions knowing your name? But have you stopped to ask yourself, what price will you ultimately pay for that recognition? The first thing you'll lose is time. Simple as that. Every moment not dedicated to your craft becomes a moment spent managing your image, responding to messages, and dealing with the endless demands on your attention. Say goodbye to spontaneous road trips or quiet evenings reading. Then comes the slow erosion of your inner circle. Suddenly, everyone wants something from you. Genuine friendships are tested, and you find yourself questioning the motives of even your closest companions. The line between friend and fan blurs, leaving you feeling isolated even in a crowd. Get ready to watch your privacy vanish. Every trip to the grocery store, every coffee date, every mundane moment becomes potential fodder for social media. The world becomes your stage, and you are always performing, even when you just want to be yourself and alone. Your opinions? They're no longer just yours. Every word you utter will be dissected, analyzed, and weaponized. You'll learn to censor yourself, to carefully craft your message, terrified of saying the wrong thing and triggering a wave of online backlash. Authenticity? A distant memory. Prepare for the trolls. The anonymity of the internet emboldens people to say the most vile things imaginable. Criticism quickly turns personal, attacking your appearance, your family, your very being. Ignoring it becomes a daily battle, and the negativity can slowly chip away at your self-worth. Your family will pay a price too. They didn't sign up for this life, but they're now subject to the same scrutiny and judgment as you. Their privacy is compromised, and they may face unwanted attention, even harassment. The guilt of putting them in that position can be crushing. Say hello to constant comparisons. The highlight reels of other famous people will flood your feed, making you question your own success, your own talent, your own worth. The pressure to keep up, to stay relevant, to outshine the competition becomes relentless. You'll start to lose touch with reality. Surrounded by yes men and sycophants, it's easy to develop a distorted sense of self. You begin to believe your own hype, to lose sight of your flaws, to forget what it's like to be a regular person. The bubble becomes suffocating. Sleep becomes a luxury. The demands of fame are 24/7. Early morning interviews, late night performances, constant travel. It all takes a toll on your body and mind. Exhaustion becomes your constant companion, blurring the lines between reality and hallucination. The pressure to maintain your image can lead to unhealthy coping mechanisms. Substance abuse, eating disorders, anxiety. These are all too common among the famous. The need to escape the constant scrutiny becomes overwhelming, leading down a dangerous path. The fear of failure becomes paralyzing. Every project, every performance is judged and scrutinized. One misstep can lead to a swift and brutal downfall. The pressure to constantly deliver, to never disappoint, can crush your creativity and stifle your passion. Your past will be relentlessly dredged up. Every mistake, every indiscretion, every embarrassing moment will be resurrected and rehashed for public consumption. There's no escaping your history, no matter how much you've grown or changed. Forgiveness is a rare commodity. You might find yourself questioning your own identity. Are you the person you were before fame, or have you become a carefully constructed persona? The lines blur, and you start to lose sight of who you truly are beneath the layers of makeup, stylists, and public relations. The pursuit of fame can become an addiction. The validation, the attention, the adoration, it's intoxicating. You chase it relentlessly, sacrificing everything in its pursuit, even your own happiness. But the high is fleeting, and the come down is brutal. Your relationships will suffer. The constant travel, the demanding schedule, the emotional toll of fame can strain even the strongest bonds. Love becomes a battlefield, and heartbreak is a frequent visitor. Finding someone who loves you for you, and not for your fame, is a near impossible task. You may start to resent your fans. The very people who propelled you to fame can also become a source of frustration and resentment. Their constant demands, their unrealistic expectations, their inability to see you as a human being. It can all become incredibly draining. The silence after the spotlight fades can be deafening. The fame machine moves on, churning out new stars to replace you. You're left to pick up the pieces, to rebuild your life, to rediscover who you are without the validation of the crowd. It's a lonely and difficult journey. Ultimately, you risk losing yourself completely. The pressure to conform, to perform, to please everyone else can erode your sense of self until there's nothing left but a hollow shell. The person you were before fame becomes a distant memory, a ghost haunting your present. Fame offers fleeting validation, but lasting happiness? That's built on authenticity and connection. The real cost isn't just what you give up, it's who you become.